So, you've decided you want to be a social media manager or a freelancer. And you know your niche service, you know the key elements of social media management, you know how to become a social media manager. But what are the essential skills you should have as a social media manager? Welcome to the last part of this course, and I'll be taking you through the essential skills to have as a social media manager. First on the list is community management. It is great that you know how to post on your client's page, you know how to keep people engaged, you know how to grow the page. But then what about the people that are following you? It is very important you interact with your followers and the people you also follow because most brands tend to follow some people. You should learn how to communicate with your followers and even people you follow by simply sending them DMs, commenting on their page, keeping up to date with them, sending them daily affirmations. Off the top of my head, I know this particular brand that I follow. I don't think we even follow ourselves on Instagram. This is how we connected, and I realized I kept on receiving like DM from them once every 2 weeks, and it's just like this uplifting message of, oh, you go girl, you're doing well. And I thought that was a great sense of community management because even if I didn't belong to the community, now I belong to the community because those messages made me want to join. The next skill to have is creative thinking. As a social media manager, you should be up and about. You know, the work never stops as a social media manager. If you're not on your phone, your brain is thinking, what can you make of this content? What should be the next post? Or how should you make this post look so great? Or how should you make the next campaign look amazing? It is very important to stay sharp. Follow accounts that inspire you, follow people that inspire you, watch videos, and stay learning as a social media manager to maintain that creative juice to keep it flowing. Communication and leadership skill. It is very important that you develop yourself in your communication and leadership skills. How do you communicate with your audience? How do you speak to people in the DMs? You should have the authority and be professional and polite at the same time. Next, copywriting. Your captions are very important because that's the only way your audience is able to communicate, able to interact with a particular post. You don't just post. How do you write your captions? They have to be detailed. There has to be a sound, a voice that you know that this particular voice is affiliated with content you curated, or this particular voice tone is affiliated with A and AB brand. Next on the list is analytic and SEO driven. It is very important as a social media manager that you should be able to understand the insights of from social platforms. How well do you understand your Instagram insights? Do you just see them and let go of them? You should be able to read it, assimilate it, and understand what the numbers are saying because it gives you an insight to what your audience is all about, what they want, what they like, and who they are. Next is content marketing. The content that works for Instagram definitely doesn't work for Twitter or Facebook. How then do you know how to target the right content to a particular social platform? Content marketing allows you to understand each platform, your audience on it, and how to reach them effectively. Next is digital advertising. It is very pertinent as a social media manager that you are skilled in digital advertising. Know how to run digital ads. I advise people to always learn how to run Facebook and Instagram ads. That is literally one of the simplest ads to run out there before you step up to the Twitter ads, YouTube, and then the Google SEO and all. But know the basics. If you find yourself working in a big company or with a bigger team, probably somebody's in charge of the digital ads, but you should take it on yourself to learn how to run digital ads. And last but not the least, it is very important for you as a social media manager to be organized and efficient. You have to plan ahead. You don't wait for things to come before you start doing it. When is the next public holiday? When is the next exciting holiday? Start planning ahead. How can you leverage on it for your clients or for your business?